हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। मैं हूँ सीए पवन जोशी और आज हम 10 इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट डिस्कस करने वाले हैं जो आपको कंप्लाई करने हैं ऑन और बिफोर 31st March 21। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद द डिस्कशन। सो द फर्स्ट एंड वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट, फाइल योर इनकम टैक्स रिटर्न फॉर असेसमेंट ईयर 20-21 on or before 31st March 21. And if you already filed your return, but if there are some errors, then you can file your revised return before 31st March 21. So it's a very important point. File your pending return for assessment year 20-21 before 31st March. The second important point, linking of PAN with Aadhaar. So link your PAN card with Aadhaar card before 31st March 21, else your PAN will be inoperative. The third and next point is filing of Form 12B. So if you are an employee and if you change your company during the year, then better to submit 12B to your employer before 31st March 21 in order to calculate the correct TDS amount. The fourth point is Vivad Se Vishwas scheme. So yes, you are aware Budget 2020 introduced this Vivad Se Vishwas scheme to reduce the pending litigation. So in case you are not filed it and if there is any pending litigation, then you can file declaration under Vivad Se Vishwas scheme on or before 31st March 21. The next point is related to GST. Convert from regular GST taxpayer to composition. So let's suppose for last financial year you are a regular taxpayer, and if you want to convert to composition taxpayer, this you can do before 31st March 21, else afterwards from 1st April 21 this won't be applicable, this option won't be applicable for you. The next point, filing of LUT. So LUT stands for letter of undertaking. So if you are selling to SEZ or if you are exporting the goods, you can do it without charging GST, provided you have submitted LUT in advance. So better to submit LUT for next financial year on or before 31st March 21. The next and very important point, HSN. So as per notification 78-2020, new HSN rule will be applicable from 1st April 21, and as per new rule, if your turnover is up to 1.5 crore, then 4-digit HSN code is mandatory. If your turnover is 1.5 crore to 5 crore, then 4-digit HSN code is mandatory. From 5 crore to and above, 6-digit HSN, and for the export, the 8-digit HSN code is mandatory. So better to find out the HSN code for your product and start using it from 1st April 21 invoices. The next point is e-invoicing. So as per notification number 5-2021, if your aggregate turnover is exceeding 50 crore, then e-invoicing is applicable to you, and if you not generate the e-invoicing, then the ITC credit is not available to your customer. So better consider this and let's understand whether e-invoicing is applicable to you or not. The next important point is software. So if you are not using any software in the preceding year, or if you want to change your software from, let's suppose, from Tally to Zoho or some online software, then you can do it before 31st March, so that all your transaction for next financial year will come in new software. And the next important file is related to profession tax return. If you are in Maharashtra and if your profession tax filing frequency is annually, you have to file your profession tax return on or before 31st March 21. So these are some important points you have to comply before 31st March 21. Hope this video helps you in understanding the important points. If you have any queries, you can mention that queries in comment box. Thanks for watching this video. Thank you.